You want revenge because the people who have made fun of you, made you feel embarrassed while speaking English, it's just too much for you to handle. And you really want to let them have it. The best way you can do that is to practice your English skills, practice grammar, improve your grammar, okay? So today, this is why you're here. You're here to learn the conditional tense in English. Now, I'm going to introduce myself real quick. My name is Ladoris, and it's nice to meet you. I'm a pronunciation coach for professionals who speak English for their career. However, they need to speak clearer, improve their grammar, and build their confidence to communicate better. And so this is why you're here. You're maybe a professional. You could be a lawyer. You could be anything for that. You're speaking English for your career. Okay. So one of the ways that you can get rid of that fear is to learn what you're afraid of. Don't move away from it. Go towards it. Okay. Educate yourself. So here's two ways that you can use the conditional tense. Visualize real situations, okay? So I want to mention this first. This conditional tense is based off of something that could happen, okay? And one way that we can break the conditional tense down is we have 4 ways that we can use it, and today we're learning 2. The first way is a real situation and an unreal situation, okay? And the first one here is the real. So if he calls, I'll talk to him. If he calls, I'll talk to him. And I'm going to give you the sentence structure to set you up for success to create this sentence by yourself. But first I want to show you here. You need the if clause, okay? This is called an if clause because it starts with the word if. And next you're going to add the present simple, which is he calls in this example. And then comma. And then we're going to add our then clause. Our then clause is sort of like when we put the comma there, this pause right here, it's an invisible word there. If he calls, then I'll talk to him. Okay, so that then right there, just think of it as that comma. But it's not there, okay? And then after the then clause, we're going to add the will, okay? So we know, you may know already that this contraction here, I'll, is 2 words put together. I will. And this is the future tense, okay? So think of this real situation as in the future. You're talking about the future. Okay, like I said earlier, this is important. Do not forget this comma if the if clause come first. Okay, very important there. Now, this option right here, it has number 1 at the top. I have another option because number 1 could be said 2 ways. And it's the same thing for the other option as well that I'm going to teach you. It can be said 2 ways, with the if clause coming first, and then you can actually flip that bad boy around and say, I'll talk to him if he calls. Keep in mind, the sentence structure is the then clause without the actual word then. Talking about adding the word the future there with the word will. I'll talk to him. And then your if and your present simple verb, which is he calls. Okay? With this example right here, we're not going to add the comma because the if clause comes second. All right, isn't that cool? I think so. I actually love this, okay? The second way that you can use the conditional tense, how exciting is this? Imagine something unreal. Now, we probably all would like $1 million, $10 million, but more than likely it's not going to happen, right? So if I say, if I had $10 million, I would feed the homeless. And I actually would do that. But I know it's not real. It's not going to happen for me, okay? If I had $10 million, I would feed the homeless. Well, let me go over the sentence structure here. We have the if clause coming first, the past simple, which is I had, and we have our then there, our invisible word then, which is the comma. And then we need our word would, okay? In the base form of the verb, which is feed here. Would feed, would give, would fly. All right? And don't forget to add your comma if you have the if clause coming first. You can also say, I would feed the homeless if I had $10,000. Period. How awesome is that? Okay, so learn how to speak clear. How can you do this? Not only will I teach you English grammar, I also would love to teach you English pronunciation, how to modify your accent, and how to build your confidence while speaking at work or in public or anywhere with your friends, okay? So, you can send me a message at Improve My Pronunciation. That's the name of my my social media handle on Instagram, and not on Facebook. My name is Ladoris Bell on here. Or you can actually find me on YouTube, where I am building my skills. I'm learning. And so while I'm doing that, I want to bring you along on this journey. I will make mistakes. I am not perfect, but I will bring you along on that journey and teach you while I am doing that. It was a pleasure teaching you today.